Hello guys, Heinas here from Team Roxxare, and today we are looking at a support main from the Oceania server called NWO Terminator, who's playing Blitzcrank. We shall see how this one goes. Just want to touch a little bit on your items. I don't know where you're going to beat here. It seems very weird in my opinion. As a support, you want to do aggressive trades, and the health sustain that you're gonna get from Targons and the passive health regen from the rejuvenation bead is not gonna be enough. So you need potions here instead of that items, so to say. Next, I talked about this in my previous replay analysis, is that you always want to try and scout. You are not hindering them from invading right now, stopping them from getting information in the bottom side jungle. Plus, as a Blitzcrank, you have a lot of invade potential, so to say. You don't need to do an invade, but just applying that pressure to the enemy team can be a huge difference, right? Because then they will have to play on their toes instead of doing some funky shit like invading. I don't like that you're going AFK in lane.
Minions have spawned.
But yeah, items and scout slash invade at the start of Blitzcrank. Good. Great. Okay, I want to give you kudos to that hook, real quick. I like that you're hooking the Soraka in this matchup, because if you just hook the Vayne, Soraka is just gonna heal her up. So it's better to focus Soraka in almost every single scenario in this lane. Also, it was just an overall good hook, so I gotta give you credit for that one. But now you wanna push up the lane, right? Push the lane super hard, because you're gonna hit level 2 very, very soon. Always play around your level 2 when you're bottom lane.
Purge with silver.
Let's go back here. Look at this. So, I talked about your level 2. Now, they hit level 2 here. And we can hear that she specs W. That's the thing about Vayne, you can hear when she specs her W. So right now you know that she doesn't have any CC at all. She has Q and W. So right here, you're gonna hit level 2 from this creep. Boom. Walk up. Hook the Soraka, alright? Make her eyes bleed from your Blitzcrank god hooks, alright? Play more aggressive, you know, be more abusive when you're playing Blitzcrank. Once again, it was a good hook, but you kinda wanna try to hook the Vayne instead. Oh, sorry, you wanna hook the Soraka instead. Good aggressiveness. That looked... Your hook is on cooldown. Okay, so I like what you did here. I really like that, but here you need to back off. Your hook is soon up, but I mean, Vayne has the potential to dodge this. I don't know, you're overstaying here, you're taking free damage. And I mean, this hook is 50-50. If you succeed, then you're gonna kill her. If you fail, then you're gonna die. Yeah. So I mean, it was a risky play that you did there. It's better to just play safe, because the lane is in your hands from that situation. Because they are low, and Lucian was at a reasonable HP. But I mean, I like the all-in that you did there. It was pretty good. Still no potions. You're not buying any potions, which you need to do. It is one of the best items in the laning phase. Great hook. killer. Good. Not much to say about that. I think it was good. I also like that she took the kills, because Lucian might have died. Yeah. You have really good mechanics on Blitzcrank. I like the way that you're hooking. But I don't like your item builds, and I think that you're doing some risky plays, for example the one that you did at the start of the game. So you got a double kill. Here I would just recall and get Sightstone and 2 potions. No reason to stay here at all. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to back here is because you have enough gold to buy items. Right, you have enough gold to buy items and just get a lead in your lane, right? Because now Soraka has backed and she has actually more items than you have, technically, because she has potions and she has also upgraded her to her Nomad's medallion. But you're still running around with your boots and your bead and your relic shield, right? But just recall here, get Sightstone, and just to get an advantage in your lane. You have the time to do so. Right now you're not doing anything, unless you want to go for a roam, but I don't see you killing her, because she's very far pushed up. See, you're just wasting time. I don't think you're gonna kill her. You got the flash, that's good. Yeah. To be honest, that worked out, because they didn't really play that well. I mean, the Trundle is trying to kill you when there are 2 people near you, so it was just a huge mistake by Trundle. And it was a good gank by Volibear, but now you need to remember that now you have lost all the momentum in bottom lane. Vayne is further ahead than Lucian in CS, because they've been able to zone him away from his creeps. But you have got an advantage in mid lane, but now you need to stay bottom lane, so that Lucian can get back into the game. Also, I don't understand why you're not buying Sightstone. Sightstone is it is the best item that you can get on a support. Movement speed boost, sure, I mean, it is perfect. It's a really good item on Blitzcrank as well, but you need Sightstone still. And I don't know what you're building for right now. You need to go for that Sightstone. So the Trundle gank will not do anything in this situation unless you go aggressive. No need to go. Yeah, there's no need to go aggressive here. All you really need to do there is zone, but it was still a very good hook. This rock overextended, but you're going aggressive without vision of the jungle. I think it was creep, unfortunately, but don't forget to type summoners in the chat. We know summoners and Soraka doesn't have a flash. Always type in summoners. Okay, so you have movement speed boost, this is good. Once again, your item build is really weird. I don't understand why you're not having Sightstone. your job right now is to just push down the turrets, and you can't really do that without vision because you're not respecting the Trundle gank in that case. So you need to have vision. Sightstone is a priority item on supports. Try to go for a knock up there. I think your movement speed just might run out. No, I think you had time to just knock her up first, and then you could have hooked her instead. Rather than trying to go for the hook first. Don't know what Lucian is doing. So yeah, once again, I mean, you don't have vision on the Trundle right now because you don't have Sightstone. Playing it safe though. So now you have vision on him, that's good. Good hook. Yeah, there you played really well. You just waited for the enemy to do the mistake, and you were able to capitalize on it. Good pathing, let's get out of there. Still traded 2 for 1, which is good. I like that you're recalling and getting items. You didn't do it at the start of the game, but yeah. Doing it a lot more now, which is good. Still don't understand why you don't build Sightstone. Probably the biggest mistake that you're doing right now. Because if you build Sightstone, you can go for Sweeper and you can deny their vision, making it easier for Volibear to gank, while preventing the Trundle to gank, thanks to you having vision. Yeah, always go Sightstone. Okay, so now you go aggressive. Nice. Perfect. That was really good. You saw that Volibear was coming in. So that was a very good play. But now, you need to think, what is the best objective to take? Right. And I would honestly say that you should just go Dragon here. Because you're so far ahead, so you're still... This tower is gonna go down eventually anyways, but with the Mountain Drake is gonna go even faster. So going Dragon here is probably the better option. But... seems like he's gonna die. Yeah. So now you need to go for the tower because Volibear died, but... Got it, good. Now you need to look at how much gold you have. And you have quite a lot of gold, so it's good that you recall here. I like it. Don't like that you're saying. No, 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 no. Okay, you're scared of them doing Dragon. And that is fine. But you still need to recall here. You're not doing anything, you're just showing yourself mid lane, and Cloud will see that you're coming. So this is a very bad roam. You will not be able to get anything from it. So he's just gonna recall. Yeah, this was a bad roam. Once again, you just ran through mid lane, they saw you. And you just wasted time. Now I might get the bottom lane turrets because you are not there. So when you're playing Blitzcrank, you need to always think to yourself, which lane do I want to pressure? And the answer is usually the lane that has the most kills. Or the one who has the most kill pressure. And if we look at all the scores, I would say that the lane that has the most kill pressure is the bottom lane. Because Vayne doesn't have any defensive stats, Soraka is not doing very well, and in mid lane it's the other lane that is doing well. But she's up versus a Diana that has Abyssal, so it's gonna be harder to burst her. Good hook. You can burst him. Don't fight this, just back out. It was a very good hook. Now you can re-engage. You can re-engage. Just need to play around the Diana. Let Volibear do the tanking here. You guys misplayed it. So this would have been easy, but the thing is, you don't really respect. Look, you see that Diana walks into this bush, and you don't really respect that she can turn on you guys. It's right there. You and Lucian needs to back off because you know she has the potential to kill you. So just walk backwards a little bit, make her miss the Q, and then you can continue fighting. But yeah, I think you could have won that fight easily, but you just didn't respect the Diana who walked into the bush.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, so now you need to roam towards. Okay, now you have Sightstorm. That's good. Now you need to go towards Dragon because it's a potential objective. You had enough gold for a pink ward as well. Always buy pink if you have enough gold. Don't forget to buy pinks. Oh, that was dumb to pay check that. You could have just warded over the wall if you would like to. Ah, lost. Curious recall. I don't see where you're staying. Just recall and get health, and then you can start to go for a fight. This fight is, in my opinion, not the smartest. Yeah, you should have just recalled there. It was just greedy to stay for that long. I feel that it is your greed that is kinda holding you back a little bit. Remember that Quinn is just top lane. She's behind. She's not gonna join you for a while. So that was a 4v5 essentially. Trundle was mid, but yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
They're just gonna keep pressuring. You can go for a fight. You should have hooked Cloud there, not Diana. No, just try to burst Cloud first, and then you can go for Diana instead.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
All this constant fighting. You need to take control of the game. You need to take control of the game right now. Like, there's been constant fighting right now, but you need to tell your team what the next objective is. Which would be to just push down mid lane, right? Just to get more towers. But right now you're just fighting non-stop. Which shouldn't really happen. You need to... Like, you were ahead. But because you ended up just fighting constantly, you just gave up that lead essentially and let them come back into the game. But right now, like, Trundle is doing the right thing. He has gotten 2 towers mid while you guys were just fighting, doing honestly nothing. You got a little bit of kills. They got a little bit of kills. So it essentially, like, evened out. But because Trundle was able to split push, he got 2 towers. Now Quinn was able to split push and got 1 tower, but, you know, they got more from that than you guys did. So don't always look to constantly fight. Always look to still apply pressure somehow by grouping for objectives, or once again, Sightstone, get some deep vision in, get a pick instead of, you know, just all out fighting. Also another aspect of why Sightstone is just such a good item. And not only supports, there's a lot of other champions that like to build Sightstone. Don't underestimate the item itself. It is one of the best items in the game. I don't understand why you're building it so late. Like, once again, you don't have to stare blindly at bottom lane. Here you could just go... Here you could roam in mid instead and get some vision in, so that they can't go into your jungle. And if they do, you can pick them out, but here you're not doing anything. You should just let Lucian split solo. And now you're going too far ahead, right? You haven't seen Diana or Trundle for a while. Now, because if we are in spectator view, we can see that these guys are top lane. But in a real game, this is what we see right now. You have no idea where Diana or Trundle is. Absolutely no idea. So, doing this is super risky because they might as well just stand in this bush. So need to think about that. You need to respect the opponents more. Playing a little bit too cocky when you don't need to. When you really shouldn't, is what I should say. Good, now you have perfect vision. Good. Now we just take the tower in mid. Yeah, you can do it. That was really good. Good pick on Diana. Good fight overall, and you got the tower. Now you need to recall because you have items once again. Good. Now you need to look at where to pressure on the map next. And as we can see, Infernal Dragon is about to spawn. Ooh. Not sure if you were in the shop or whatever it was, but should have moved back there. Don't know why you stayed for so long. But yeah, now you need to look at where to pressure next. And Dragon is about to spawn in a minute. We could also see, now it isn't pushing anymore, but because Dragon is about to spawn, what you can do is you can push the side lane, bottom lane here, so that they will have to send someone bottom lane to grab the farm, and then you can have a free Dragon essentially. So... that's bad though, that's really bad. So now you just wait out for Lucian to come back. Okay. Sorry, let's go back. I did not see what happened there. That was a good hook. Bane overextended. it looks like they are just gonna split. So you need to send someone with a lot of wave clear top lane to stop their push. You should just be... just send Volibear and LeBlanc top lane. This is dumb. Okay. This recall is stupid. Oh, sorry, not this recall. This call is stupid. Because they're gonna push top lane while you're doing the Baron, and they might even get inhibitor right now if they just go super hard for it. Because it's gonna take some time for you guys to take this. In my opinion, the correct play here would have just been to send LeBlanc and Volibear top lane, so that they can wave clear. Like, they're still gonna get this tower because they're putting pressure there, but with Lucian, Yu, and Quinn, you can take the inhibitor turret as well. Sorry, not as well. You can take the inhibitor turret while they just get this one. Right. I mean, that would have been the right call, but going Baron here is stupid, because they're just gonna backdoor, essentially. I think this is gonna be just a lot more work for them. Now, Claudius decides to just back off, so they might not actually get the inhibitor turrets. So now you can kill them because they are overextended. Good. But do you see what I mean? If Clad would not have backed off there, I could have probably taken the inhibitor, which would not have been worth for you guys. But yeah, now you just go for the dragon. Oh, just... Here you should just go for the dragon. Or should have at least, but... Good. But now that the Queen is dead, there is no point in doing dragon, you know? Because they're just gonna split the inhibitor. I don't know why you are going in like that. Like, Volibear is just gonna die anyway, so might as well just leave him for death, you know, so that you don't die as well. No, you're making some questionable decisions when it comes to fighting. And also some questionable calls, like that Baron call. I don't know if it was you who pinged it, but it seemed like it. And even if it wasn't you that pinged it, you still need to realize that it was a bad call, and you should have told your teammates to not do it and just gone somewhere else, right? Yeah, now we go dragon. Good. That was a good gag. This should give you a free dragon. And now just shove him in, just shove him in. Oh, don't fight this. Okay. Well, the reason why I said don't fight this was because, like, any good player would realize that that was essentially a 3v5, I believe it was. So any good player would have realized that, okay, this is a really bad decision to fight here, so they would have just backed off. And then you guys would have maybe just chased forever, and you wouldn't have gotten them, and you would have just wasted time. So, versus good players, the correct call would have been to just go mid. But because they decided to fight it anyways, you know, the fight ended up in your favor, so it's fine. But now you need to back off because they are spawning. You need to tell your bot side right now to just run for their lives. Heal for Lucian. Good. That was a really good peel. So we can continue. Keep peeling for Lucian. Greedy hook, like there's no one who can actually okay. Had a lot of damage. Okay, now they need to back off though. Overall, it was a good fight, but maybe that last hook that you did was the definition of overextending, maybe. You know, it was greedy overall. Could have just waited a little bit, siege up the turret, and then you could have gone for a hook. So you have an open inhibitor, but Baron is about to spawn. So right now you should tell... Oh, your top lane doesn't have a teleport, that sucks. If she would have had teleport, you should have told your top laner to go bottom lane, because hopefully she has teleport. And the rest of you go top lane or mid lane. Because Baron's about to spawn, so you need to apply pressure to the top side of the map. But you still want to go for that inhibitor, so you just tell Quinn to split push and pressure that tower. But there's no point to go for a fight here. I don't understand why you're going for a fight when you have 3 objectives on the map. Right? A fight is pointless. You're just gonna bash each other till someone... I don't know. You're just gonna keep bashing at each other. There's no objective play right now. Once again, just peel for Lucian. Let's look at that again. I don't know what you were hooking, who you were aiming at, but you're not gonna hook Bane from this distance. Like, there's no way you're gonna hook her from that distance, so you should just back off earlier from that. And what ends up happening is that you get caught and they get to free engage. And when you die, there is no peel for Lucian. Plus, I don't know where Wallabear was, but... Where did he go? Oh, he was dead, okay. So yeah, and also though he was dead. I didn't even notice myself, but... It was also a stupid fight because, you know, it's a 4v5. No point in trying to catch them there. So they're just pushing, and get lost. It seems like you lost the game at this point. They're gonna get like a more good fight. So this is their mistake, right? They're overextending for a really long time, so you guys are able to kill them. Like get some extra kills for that next fight, which is good. So you can't really move out of base right now. What you want to do is hinder them from taking Baron. Base checking, you should put down a ward there or go in a hook at least. Because let's say it would have been like a Berserker champion. Like let's say Diana would have been alive, then he could have killed you, but because it's Clyde, it doesn't really have that much burst. You're able to survive. You should not be standing close to the Baron, you're gonna die. Not go in here, you should just ward up for your teammates and back off. You have three wards left, so I don't know why you're not warding up for your teammates. yeah, you guys got Baron, so it's gonna help a lot when you are gonna defend this. So it's fine.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Right now you guys keep defending until you get like a miraculous fight, so you can get back into this game. Okay, he engaged. Good. The hook wasn't the best, but you were able to peel for Lucian, or LeBlanc, sorry, really well. Yeah, this is good, this is good. Just keep pushing, healing, I mean. Great. All those minions though. That was really close, but I really like your peel, by the way. Good hooks into the tower and really good peel. Gotta give you credit for that. So, just for you being able to peel really well there, it might actually help your team to stay in the game. It's still looking very grim, you know, 3 inhibitors down, and tower is gonna die now. Yeah. So it seems like this game is pretty much over right now. Once again, you can still get a miraculous fight off and push their inhibitors and put you guys at equal footing. But yeah, it's gonna be really close. Inhibs are spawning, there's no Elder Dragon, there is no Barons, this is good. Keep boarding. Once again, you're hooking when your team isn't close. Or like you have Volibear and you have Quinn, but Lucian and LeBlanc is not close. So when you hook in Kled, who is one of their tanker members, you know, he's gonna survive for a while. It's gonna take time to burst him, but during that time the enemy team can engage on you instead, which makes them win the fight here instead. So that last fight is kinda on you. Should have waited for Lucian to get into base and bought items. Yeah, it seems like you're gonna lose now. Oh, Lucian. So we're gonna have Dragon soon and Baron. It's gonna be Elder Dragon and it's gonna be Baron. You want, like, this is dangerous for you because if the enemy team gets any of the buffs, then they're gonna win. If they get the Elder Dragon buff, they're just gonna take one fight and they win. I don't know what happened here. So win is bot. Once again, you're going for a fight without, you know, a member of your team. Yeah, story of the game essentially. She one-shot you. Okay, the game is over now. Unless Lucian can make a super play. Which I don't think he will be able to. So they're gonna win. Yep. Okay, so they're gonna win here. But the biggest mistakes that you made in this game was that, number one, you didn't get Size Stone. You really need to consider your item builds. There were no potions, there were no Size Stone, there were no pink wards as well, I believe. Like 0 pink wards. The sweeper came. Actually, you bought it at once you're back again. Sorry, never mind. But yeah, still, no Size Stone. Came really late. No potions. And no pink wards. This needs to be improved because, you know, consumables and Size Stone is one of the best things that you can get in the game. Especially early game. Next, you didn't really take control of your team, so to say, alright? This might sound stupid, but you still need to coordinate your team to some degree. This is solo queue, I know, it's pretty much impossible to coordinate a team. Because there's no voice comm or anything like that, but you can still do simple calls like, let's do Drake, let's do take tower or anything really. Because what ended up happening was that you guys were ahead, but because you just went for fights, like constant bashing on each other, what ended up happening was that they got back into the game by getting like a couple of kills there and a couple of kills there. What you should have done was take control of the game, tell your team like, okay, let's just push this tower, and just keep yourself ahead in the game. But they were able to claw themselves back into the game through, you know, just constantly fighting. Like constant fighting. Which is one of the reasons why I also lost. And then there was a lot of like 4v5 and even 3v5 fighting. It was both like Volibear who engaged, but also it was you a lot of times who went for hooks. When, for example, Lucian and LeBlanc wasn't anywhere near, or Lucian was in base. You know, all of that shit. You need to look at the map and see where your team is before you do an engage. And also try to... Don't go for a hook on their tankier members. There was a lot of times when you hooked the Kled, for example. Now, Kled is going for a damage build, so he's not as tanky as usually. But because of his passive, he's still gonna be relatively tanky. It's gonna be difficult to kill him, because, you know, he becomes invulnerable for like half a second or a second or something like that. So he is still very difficult to kill. But you didn't really respect that. And you hooked him in instead of maybe something like Vayne or Soraka, which is difficult because they're staying so far back, but it's still better to try and hook for them instead of the Kled. I think this is one of the biggest reasons why you lost, and I would like you to thank you for submitting the replay to Roxxare.com, and I hope to hear from you soon again. Bye!